I was born in September of 1969 in my home territory of the Shuswap First Nations. My mom was a young First Nations girl, and I say girl because my mother was just 16 years old when she had me. I was immediately put into the foster care system and then placed with the Sanjenko family just shortly after my birth. September 11th, 2001. 9/11. I don't know if you remember what you were doing on the morning the Twin Towers fell, but I certainly remember. It was like it was yesterday. Yeah, I sure remember. I remember thinking, this is it. This is it. This is the end of the world. My heart started pounding in my chest. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My throat seized up. And years of what I had learned as a kid all came crashing and colliding inside of me. The bottom fell out of my beliefs and my faith crumbled with the Twin Towers. I was taken right out at the knees. I totally freaked out. But in that moment, in that very moment, I was thrown a lifeline. Go ahead, drive the nails in my hands, laugh at me where you stand. Go ahead and say it isn't me. The day will come when you will see, 'cause I'll rise again. Ain't no power on earth can keep me down. Yes, I'll rise again. As the story goes, Nika's village was in turmoil. Oh, yes. Uncertainty was in the air. People were on high alert. And Nika knew that she needed to do something, but she wasn't sure what. And she was afraid. She knew that she needed to become more brave. So she decided to visit the bravest woman she knew. And that was the village fire dancer. Yes, the fire dancer. When she arrived, the fire dancer said, "Nika, what are you doing here?" "Well," said Nika, "I need to be brave. My village needs me and I'm afraid." The fire dancer said, "Nika, we're all afraid. Fear is a natural thing. That's how we're wired. But it's what we do with our fear that matters." I want to invite you to dance on my feet. Together, we're going to center ourselves right in the middle of that teeter-totter, and we're going to face our fear right in the middle of that fire. We're going to make friends with it. Now, if you don't feel that you're up to dancing for yourself, I want you to dance for her. Now, I don't know who she is for you, but I'm willing to bet that you do. I'll tell you who she is for me, and maybe that'll help. Okay? Tonight, I dance for my grandmother. Yeah, I dance for her. My grandmother was the victim of the residential school system. She was abused physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually. I dance to honor and remember her with great respect. Her life was not in vain. Her life made my life possible. My life is such a gift. We are in the fire right now. The fire is life and all that is life. Let it burn what you no longer need. Let it burn what holds you down or holds you back. Let it burn what restricts you and binds you, what distracts you. Let it burn what keeps you from becoming all of who you are and all of who you're here to be. Release it all to the fire, your heaviness. It might be guilt or grief, angst, overwhelm, uncertainty, worry, whatever it is. Release it all to the fire. Release it now. We have two choices: to lose hope, or what if? What if we were born for this? For this, right now. The crisis, the chaos, the cries for help. What if we were born for this? The next decade is yet to be written. Each action, each decision creates a ripple. We decide how our fate will look. We decide. If you were not called, you wouldn't be compelled. If you were not called, you wouldn't be compelled. So are you in or are you out? Because I just need to know.